My clean skins, and welcome to Boom Morph again. We are playing some horror games, some homebrew games. If you want to look at these games, you can check out these guys. I believe some of these guys are actually like single producers and creators of their own horror genre. Definitely give these guys a look. Today we have a special guest with us. We have
Emphasis
LDP.
on special.
Yeah, very special. Special ed.
Yes.
LDP from Eldiver Cinema, a guy who actually did a lot of Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games, but I don't know if he touched the homebrew market. So I decided to bring up some homebrew stuff for him to watch.
I
And
do
also,
not. I've touched it a little bit, but I do. So basically, what I do. I'm sorry. I actually no. Yeah.
you do what's called
I just
rompery, and lately
yeah.
you were doing complete Game Boy. And
Yeah. Well, that's a separate. That's a separate. That's a separate segment. I do a thing called Alphacade where I'm going through every commercially released, commercially licensed Game Boy Advance game from A to Z. I just did the D's yesterday.
Okay.
Most of them. I still have a couple more to go. There were some issues with the stream last night, but ultimately, I play them and then I rank them, but I purposely kind of exclude homebrews because if you're like playing and ranking every single homebrew release of a given console is just sort of a fool's errand, especially like the kind of thing that I do.
Yeah, so for me, I'm going to be doing some horror games. We're going to be going through the handheld Game Boy Advance market, and we're going to go through all the Game Boy, and we're going to play this for a couple every Tuesday for next little bit, just to have some fun and see what's what. There are so many horror games. I just making. Hopefully, we don't have anything that's naughty. Best way to put it. Yeah, but we should be good. These are complete dry runs. So if you want to see dry runs of these games that some people haven't touched, some people have, these look kind of interesting. So yeah, unfortunately, like I said,
hopefully this is not too scary for everyone.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not too spooked.
Yeah, hopefully. Actually, do you know what freaked me out when I was playing Silent Hill 1? That freaked me out a little bit. The reason it freaked me out is because I don't have proper sound connection. I'm so used to hearing the radio signal because, like, for me, I can run around the field, and no, those monsters can't touch me. It's like I'm grease lightning. I can run through the field like absolute. Just they don't even touch me. But because I haven't done it in such a long time, man, that sucked so much. Okay, let's hit play. Just like I said, it was. By the way, this is great pixel art. Like, wow, this guy did some real good pixel art.
Yeah.
Like, it's shocking how well the pixel art was. But I figured somebody who was a part of this connection, I figured, I think it's kind of a neat idea to have like kind of a neat idea. Somebody who was a part of this connection, I figured. Hey, no problem. No, I thought some of these were so cool. I was just like, oh, I have to look at some of these. And I've been wanting to actually play these for a while, but I wanted to make sure that it was okay for me to play them and where they ran and stuff like that. Because remember, some homebrew games, some people turn those homebrew games into paid games. So I'm always nervous about doing homebrew when that's the case. Oh, I now have a magical attack, and that is my wand. We got 3 people here. We want many more people. Come on, share it out, boys. We want the world on here tonight.
We demand all the people, every single person, come and watch Orc.
Yep.
You know what? You know what? If you don't watch Orc, I'm just gonna say it. You hate fun, and I understand some of us do, but
Yep.
as long as we are in agreement of what this is,
Yeah,
what the
there's a
stakes really are.
yeah, and I want to try these homebrew games because I think sometimes these games surprise me for the Game Boy. Because as much as I couldn't play I played the Game Boy all the fucking time back in the day.
Yeah. So what game is this?
This is called Mayor of Sanctuary, I think, or something like that. It's oh shit, I can't actually don't know the name. 1 second here.
It's called Sanctuary.
Oh, Sanctuary, yeah. You're basically a oh, they're attacking me. Oh. Oh, these spirits actually attack. Okay, I gotta watch out. Oh yeah, this is actually a little janky, but not bad for what it is. Like, holy shit. They really did set up a lot of stuff, and that's kind of neat. The music would be like I'd like to listen to the music, but I'm sick and tired of the music drowning. I have tried multiple times to fix that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Wait, are you using OBS? You should be able to adjust the PC volume.
Yeah, but it for some reason it affects the audio volume too because we're running off Discord.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes.
Yeah. Like I could make myself louder, but I can't make
Yeah.
Okay, these things are okay. Dead. Oh, this is an interesting little game. I don't know where the horror.
Fun. It looks kind of like a bit more like a simplified Zelda, if I would, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, it does feel a little Zelda-like.
I don't know if you end up talking with people, or if it's anything more than just kind of exploring the world and slashing things with your sword. But I mean, honestly, that's probably all you really need.
Yeah, this actually is a little fun game.
Yeah.
But so also tonight we're going to talk about more fun with zombies and stuff, and I know we're going to talk about the different zombie archetypes that exist in video in movies and stuff, and how well you think you could survive that.
So can I say my piece on that now, or should we wait?
Yeah, sure. Oh, go ahead. Go. We were going to start I wanted to wait for a little more people to show up, but that's about it.
See, here's my thing. I wouldn't even try. I would just give up to the zombie race. It just seems like, what kind of life is that to live when you're just constantly on the run from zombies? If those are my two options, I'm just constantly on the run from just a zombie master race, or I join them and I'm just too brain dead to even care. Then yeah, sign me up. I'll take the lethal injection.
Okay, well, some people, hey, you're the first person to actually admit you just go for it. Okay, so that's Bob, your thought. We talked about that, and we're gonna actually get into it.
I was gonna say this time it's movies. Last time it was survival games.
Mm-hmm.
It's zombie movies, you said, right?
Zombie movies. Yeah, zombie movies this time. Yeah. So we're gonna first start with the classic Romero slow-moving stupid zombies. We're not advancing.
If it's that kind of zombie apocalypse, then yeah, I'll give a little bit of a fight to that.
Hell, the more threatening thing is other people freaking the fuck out like they did during the bad stuff.
Can I
2020.
I've never actually seen any of the Romero movies.
Okay, this will be interesting. But a lot of Romero zombies are slow.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I kind of know what they are. I've just not. I need to see them though. Especially
Oh, you need to see them? Just go to New York and look at the local tweaker. You'll get it.
Well, okay. Well, I need to watch the movies because They sound really cool, especially like was Night of the Living Dead the one where they're all like in a shopping mall?
No, that was
Dawn of the Dead.
That was Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
That was Dawn.
Yeah,
and
Dawn
they have
is like the one that like everyone really kind of hypes up, and it sounds pretty cool.
It all depends.
People hype up all of them, but especially Dawn of the Dead.
It all depends on which one you're talking about, because there's one where it's like very
the original.
The original. Yeah, the original is very interesting in a lot of ways. And
what about Shaun of the Dead? How about that one?
I've seen that, and not really a
fan. Shaun is like literally how society would actually. Can I be honest? Shaun is the ultimate evidence of, oh yeah, this is exactly how it would go. In the end, it's like if we actually in real life had a zombie apocalypse, we are like laughing.
Honestly, I just find a lot of zombie movies just really lame. So my thing is I don't really like supernatural horror. I think that
most of these aren't supernatural horrors. That's the problem, you know. Like I find most of these are pretty
chronic wasting disease.
I understand the sort of political and socio-political sort of like. I sort of understand like the sort of socio-political
I get what you're saying. Like back in the 80s, it was radiation.
Represents like groupthink and stuff like that, and I can respect that, but it doesn't change the fact that I think a lot of these movies just aren't very good.
Well, we're just talking about the pure survival thing. The slow-moving zombies, where I'm at, I'm more worried if this infection goes to animals, because eventually you're going to have to start hunting. And when that happens,
BOW Cerberus.
Yeah.
Resident Evil dogs. Hell no.
Isn't like? Wouldn't you argue though? Like rabies is kind of just like the real life turning into a.
That's what the Haran virus is in Dying Light. It's a mutation of rabies.
Yeah, you also technically chlamydia is a quite an interesting disease if you get your hand. I
don't want to get my hands on anything like that. No.
Yeah, I would not know anything about chlamydia. I don't know about morph. We'll have to see.
As a historical reference, you know how many guys died of chlamydia, went nuts and just died? Like, there's a lot. That number of historical characters.
Literal like diseases and like literal diseases out there that like literally make you brain dead. You know, dementia, Alzheimer's, Huntington's disease.
Yeah.
Those are just like really messed up.
Yeah, but chlamydia was that's fucked up a lot of people. Like a lot of people don't know. Okay, when you do the research on this stuff, it's pretty interesting, and I know for a fact. But we're gonna start with the Romero zombies, the basic slow shamblers that have been known for years, and everyone kind of like makes fun of them because they're the shamblers.
Yeah, they're also fragile because why a rotting corpse would not be boosted in any way.
Yeah.
After a while, it would be quick. They'd be quick to kill. That's kind of the quick knowledge that I've come to with a lot of this.
It's like you hit them with a bat and they fall over like a scarecrow because there's nothing holding them together at that point.
Yeah, eventually. That's
muscular atrophy and their bones are drying up.
That's what happens to the Walking Dead zombies, which are basically the Romero zombies.
Yeah.
And again, the Walking Dead zombies, what exactly do they do is, you know, how they move. So we're going to morph to another game now.
I was going to think about that. Is like, if a zombie is so rotted, how would it be possible to bite you? Because if it tried biting your forearm, no matter how much of a twig build you are, the jaw is just going to pop off.
Okay, so
because there's nothing holding the jaw onto the skull of the zombie.
Inevitably. But that's the... See, The Walking Dead, the difference with the Walking Dead zombie stuff, let's be honest, Walking Dead, by the way, this game was actually quite enjoyable. I actually liked it. The Walking
Dead, fun.
Yeah, but it really wasn't horror. That's why I'm moving to the next one. The Walking Dead let's be honest. The reason The Walking Dead is so bad, it doesn't fucking matter. We're all infected.
Yeah. And that's kind of like, well,
getting bit by zombies doesn't fucking matter. The second you die, you come back after a couple minutes. I think it's up to a certain amount. So it doesn't really matter. You've never been bitten. Even if you cut off the guy's arm, you can stop him from rapidly accelerating the virus. But the virus, one way or another, you're infected. You die. You're a zombie inevitably. Okay, so we are on Dawn Will Come. This is a game by Holly Grenade. That's what I'm saying. It's okay, so we're going to start this game up. Hopefully it's...
I'd say that'd bring a new logic to certain things.
Yep.
I'd say the moment somebody dies, you just bring them to the guillotine, if you're fast enough.
Yeah, just kill them off. That's the problem. We're all infected.
Bring out your dad!
Bring out your dad! I ain't dead!
There would be a job. There would actually legitimately be a job for people that if someone died in their sleep, you'd have to go up and fucking kill them. Like, and you'd have a lot of island like the way to do that. If you're to do this properly, okay, I want out of this shit.
Oh, like 28 years later, how they live on an island, but every moon
cycle
or whatever, the water goes down deep enough, and that's when they go get supplies.
Yep, that's exactly right. Choose your character you want to start with. So we got Dakota, great fighter, grenade damage 5, can use grenades. Ivory. Oh, he's got a lot of health. Let's see what this game is. This looks like this might be a strategy game. Who knows? We're gonna another homebrew game, boys and girls. We are checking out the homebrews on here.
Yeah, this looks like it's like either a strategy game or fighting game or something.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it's a bit too involved to be a fighting game. It's probably a strategy game.
This looks like a strategy game. Yep. Do tasks. No tasks proceeded. Cancel. The next day will come probably.
I don't know if you really need to make more strategy games for the Game Boy Advance. That's kind of like one of the things the system already really excels at. Like, this is the system that brought Advance Wars and Fire Emblem to the US. I think that it already has no shortage of good strategy games.
Let's see here. Where else can we go? We can go to library. Office.
The scariest place of all, the office.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the office. Oh, we gotta fight a monster. I wish I did. I wish I had the music for this. For some reason, I picture the Godzilla music. Uh-oh, he got me.
I'm trying to remember if the port of Resident Evil 2 to Game Boy Advance was homebrew. I want to say it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really? Well, either way, it's a really impressive port. It's very similar to like the PlayStation version.
Are there no tests to do?
I think there was even like a homebrew port of Tomb Raider. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you know what this game actually reminds me of a little bit? Not to like this actually reminds me of I'm gonna stay at this office. Do task, assign a task. Let's do task. There are no tasks assigned. Can I get a task off the ground here?
Kind of giving me like, I don't know, like either like Snatcher or maybe Phoenix Wright.
Maybe
kind of like that. Like it seems very like kind of point and click, except maybe not even that sophisticated.
Visual novel.
Visual novel, yeah, but like
Because that's what Phoenix Wright games kind of are. It's
yeah,
a
visual novel, but like
point
a
and
little
click
bit more
adventure.
elevated than like a lot of visual novels. It's got like a bit more interactivity than you might expect.
Yeah, did you not hear the second half of what I said?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like
Yeah, I said a visual novel plus point and click adventure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not disagreeing on the interactivity, especially people horning over Miles Edgeworth. That's all over the place for some reason.
Yeah, well, like Phoenix,
and now they have Simon Blackwell that people
Phoenix
are horning
Wright,
over.
having played and now beaten Phoenix Wright, the first one, it is good up until you get to the one bonus case. Then it just gets stupid.
I'll have your badge, boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting horror game. I'd have to sit down and play it and kind of learn some stuff, but I think I'm missing something. So I don't understand what I'm doing. So we're going to that over.
Yeah, because it all looks like it's in Japanese. Well, most of it is anyway.
Oh, it's not in Japanese. I just think it's just I don't understand it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Might as well be in Japanese.
And you know, if the chief doesn't understand it, I most definitely won't.
Yeah.
Hello, how's it going?
My boy ain't too small. I got the smooth rat brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand it. I don't know why it wouldn't let me look for some stuff. That was my problem. I couldn't seem to search for food or do certain things. I couldn't do anything. It's like, well, I don't know what I'm doing then at that point. I need to register.
Is this just an NES game that's like?
No, this
might be Game Boy Color, I guess.
Called Cargo. Yes, this is Cargo/Game Boy.
Cargo. I sure hope it does. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say if the car goes, I sure hope the road works ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
It's another horror game where it looks like it's a point and click, actually. Yep.
Well, right now. I'm just seeing like. Okay, yeah, point and click. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like about 5-10 seconds behind, so I was just looking at like the story and I was like, okay, this might be Metal Gear. No, just point and click.
Yeah, I'm both equally looking at this and going, uh-oh, we got an alert. What do we got? Something's coming.
Snake! Hello, Arus.
Colonel, the bird flew. We need to look out. Yeah, Snake, they tend to do that.
Hello, how's it booing? It is booing well, Arus. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Oh, we got a corpse.
Welcome to our own little slice of hell.
Yeah. Oh, well, now I'm here, so now it really is hell.
Yeah.
I second that notion, but only because you said it.
Yeah. You're a good lad, Bob. You'll do us well.
Thanks.
So this is Game Boy Color, right? It looks a little bit less advanced than.
No, this actually isn't Game Boy Color. This was apparently this registered as a Game Boy. I looked at Game Boy games. I went to a
What the hell do you mean by that? Hello, Orkgan and Bork.
Yeah.
Who the hell's Bork?
Yeah. Bork. I guess you're Bork. Wait, you're Bob, right?
Yeah.
We got a crash.
Wait, so I'm sorry. No, that's just shipping. You're just shipping Bob and Orc, and I do not approve of this.
Cargo had unfortunately crashed.
I may go for men, but Orc is not my type.
I don't think Orc is anyone's type. That's
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of cougars that roll up to this man.
Well,
Orc does have a type. Desperate kind.
I guess there are a lot of desperate women out there, and
damn straight.
Hey, I got a biker body. Hey boys, I have a biker body. Biker body. You'd be surprised how often girls don't mind guy with big arms.
That's dad bod, Chief.
Yeah.
Also, if you happen
Yeah,
to go to my slice of
gotta
life,
reframe that
then
as
you'll be called a bear.
I am a
I know
bear.
a lot of guys that like bears.
Yeah.
Maybe I can hook you up.
Okay.
You never know. Know a few
No,
guys.
okay. I know.
See, if I've learned anything from just like young people, it's basically don't try and fix any of your flaws. Just build an acceptance movement around them.
Okay, so this is
Hey,
called.
hey, mate. Hey.
Hey,
All right. The
boys.
Navy changed me for for the worse. Some could say. I'll be looking at people differently.
Hey. Okay.
Yes.
So we next game was Feed the Souls. I moved on from Cargo. It crashed. You guys didn't hear me.
No, we heard you. We just ignored you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
We're letting the show go on.
So you're telling us that car did not go.
Yeah, Carg did not go.
Yeah, that's
Car
false
went stop.
advertising right there.
Oh no, the car crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much like a lot of orc streams, a car crash.
Oh, I was thinking Detective Gumshoe.
Mm.
Some people would get that one. God bless that man, alright? Detective Gumshoe. Best character in Ace Attorney. Alright.
Okay, so this is Ace Attorney sucks, by the way. You guys are just idiots by liking that.
Arus, who you do.
This
and
may
do
be your
not-
channel, but since when is your word the gospel on what is good and bad?
All around these parts it is.
Yeah. So what am I doing? What is this game?
What? What do you say? You guys are talking at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know what this game is. This is a very abnormal game. You can't even jump right now. So you gotta like puzzle. I just ran right into that. This is such a weird amalgamation. You are like a weird abomination creature that was like birthed from an egg, and now you're trying to get through a zone and not get eaten by the monsters that exist. So I don't know what's going on in this game. This game is fucking whack, man. There we go.
This could be a Metroidvania because you were just born. You have to learn how to jump.
Yep, you can't even jump right now.
Maybe if you grab that egg.
I can't seem to grab any eggs that involves jumping. Soul retrieve. What is a soul?
Keep going to the left. No, not.
You can't.
Not up.
Yeah.
On your way down, there was a platform that had an egg on it.
Yeah, you couldn't grab it. That's what I'm saying.
No, like as you're falling, you're still able to continue your movement. So maybe you can fuck with the platform.
No, you can't. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing risked, nothing gained.
Bob, I didn't have jump. I'm telling you, I know when I was looking at that, man. You can't get that. Take my word for it, Bob.
I like it when he gets angry.
Oh, now I can actually jump. Now we can jump.
Dang!
Yeah. So as you progress in the game, you actually gain more part. This is fascinating. This one caught my eye. I like the idea of it. It's so fucking weird. Now I can.
So what is it, like roguelike or what?
More like a Metrovania platformer.
It looks like a Metroidvania, but it looks like an interesting Metroidvania. There we go.
I remember playing a Flash game.
One to give to L. L always likes a good Metroidvania.
I remember playing a Flash game where you play as a robot, and you have to learn how to jump.
Yeah, there's a couple games like that I've seen, but this one's just, this caught my eye. This is actually interesting, and I'm actually very fascinated by this. Wait, it's
a thunking game. Thunk ear chiff thunk about it. Play mork dash sometime and groove to. God, my head's actually hurting right now. Arus, you gave me a headache.
Yeah, what the actual fuck, Arus?
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to go after them that hard, but it's like, what? I feel like I'm having a stroke. Okay,
I think Arus was dropped on his head multiple times.
It's a thunking game.
Okay,
thunk ear chiff. Thunk about it. play Mark Dash, sometimes Groove, to
Don't even try. Don't even try.
Yeah, my head hurts even more now.
Yeah, stop for your own sake, and especially for mine.
Okay, so yeah, no, we got ourselves like.
Well, I appreciate your concern for me, but I do not care a lick about you.
Well,
keeping it real.
It's okay. Few people do.
They say self-care is important.
What is this now?
This game kind of looks sick, actually. What is this called?
Feed the Souls. Again, this is why I try to say what the game is before I think. Yeah, it looks interesting. I can't seem to get that, but no, this is.
I thought he was getting all esoteric out there by saying "feed the souls."
Feed the souls.
Yeah, feed the souls. It's like what?
Feed the dark souls.
You got to capture.
The dark souls are mine.
Yeah.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
And I bring you fire.
No, it's interesting. I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. It's very fascinating. I went up here and I can't seem to get any farther because it won't let me get higher to jump the key area I need to jump. I can wall hug, but I can't wall climb yet. See, when I hit this zone, it's like, oh, there we go, got it. I now have the ability to run, so that helped. La 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 la, ooh, la la la. Ah, no, son of a bitch. Oh, learn every move, learn every step. You can do it. Oh, there we go. So next on our list of zombies would be the 28 Days Later zombie, also known as runners.
I have not seen that movie in a very long time, if at all.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you gotta wait 28 days before they start turning into shamblers. Or, oh wait, no, they just drop dead.
No,
their bodies give out.
No, they actually mutate right away. 28 Days Later is a reference to the person who's actually basically the guy wakes up 28. He was in a car accident, and he wakes up 28 days later. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can cling on stuff, but I can't wall climb yet. I can't Ninja Gaiden yet.
Yeah.
Watch out for the birds and the football players.
Oh no.
That was always the most aggravating things in Ninja Gaiden was the fucking birds that never left.
I
have those songs memorized in my head because they were so fucking solid. Like that is some of the catchiest fucking music out there. This one has gotten my attention more than any of the games. Like Sanctuary was interesting, but this game.
Yeah, this looks like this looks. I would say like this and Sanctuary are like the two games that. And actually, no, especially this. This is like the one game so far. I'm like, yeah, I would probably like go out and actually play this one.
I wonder what the speedruns look like.
Yeah,
Ooh, I don't know speedruns.
Oh god, it's a furry.
I will say this. Whoever made this, Feed the Souls, look, like these guys, sometimes they sell their stuff. If they ever do other things, bullshit. I didn't see it coming. I thought it was a save point.
I see a speed. I just looked it up. I see a speed run, 9 minutes and 50 seconds.
For this game?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could see.
Another one that's 10 minutes 41. Actually, it's the same person. There's just one person speedrunning this game.
All right, Keith, you got to beat 9 minutes.
Oh, actually, wait. Hang on. Oh, he has a couple. Hold on. Let me see what like the most recent one is. I think. Okay, no, his entire MO is just speedrunning this game. That's all he does on his channel. There's another one that's 9 minutes 2 seconds. Oh no, he does need more. There's some other possibly homebrew game called Need More Heat that he beat in 5 minutes 39 seconds.
Yeah. No, this is an interesting platformer. It's a puzzle platformer. These are games that I'm gonna like, but I like I said, it's fascinating, but I'm like, it's a puzzle platformer. Anyway, okay.
9 minutes 2 seconds is the fastest speed run that I see.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one as we're talking. So 28 days later, Bob, you think you could survive that?
Well, I already told you before when we were talking about the survival video games and all that. Yeah. One of my biggest fears is having an entire town of people that want you dead and are actively hunting you, and now they're dead sprinting at you with very little limiters on their body. I think this would be the one time I'll agree with LDP. I'd probably die, but I won't take myself out. I would at least try to die fighting.
Yeah. I guess at least I don't know. At least go out pretending like you've done something of use.
Yeah. So the next game is Daedalus. Is the next game.
Daedalus.
Irma 2019. Yes, that's the name of this.
Daedalus, not to be confused with Daedalus?
No, Daedalus. That's what it says when you look at when it boots up.
Okay, because it's Dadius.
Dead ass.
Dedius. Also known as Dedius. Actually, yeah, dead ass.
Yeah, dead ass.
It has Cthulhu references, so Bob will like this.
I'm more of a Hasser fan, but okay.
Did you just say Cthulhu? It's Cthulhu.
It's Cthulhu, if you want to say it right, but I usually just say Cthulhu. I'm
going to strangle you with a spaghetti noodle.
Cthulhu, and it's not Pastor. Pizza. Yeah, you have...
I like the presentation so far.
Yeah, I know. This looks interesting. Now the game is let's see what the game's like now. The first day, I guess you have 3 days to help the many-eyed beast create nothing into this world.
The art, this might be a cursed.
It looks like Pokemon.
It's a cursed thing to say, but so far the art looks very Undertale. I'm sorry.
No, you know what this game reminds? It looks Pokemon actually. Undertale has a more.
It's got the minimalist feel of an Undertale, where everything is just kind of minimalist and a little bit cursed.
No, I gotta agree with the Chief. This is more Pokemon because even Undertale has a touch more detail. Okay, now it's
Pokemon. Now that we're getting into the game, it's Pokemon.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a touch more detail for Undertale. The character sprites, they're not as chibi-esque.
Yeah.
They still kind of have that chibi look, but not as much as Pokemon does.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what's this woman? Also, don't.
Oh wait, speaking of which, you think Nintendo is gonna be a bunch of dinks again?
What they've already, dude? How much more of an asshole can you be? They're literally going after the modding community for Power World, even though because Power World can't do anything right now because of what they fucking did. This is there's also the reference that they might even go after Pokemon, not now. For the other copyright, they might be affecting Digimon now. So for people who like Digimon, guess what? You may not be able to play that no more.
Digimon is still a thing. Who allowed this?
It's been around. It's still around. They still have games.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Here. There was one that
I thought they
PlayStation
died
Store.
in the 90s or something.
No, it's still around.
Yeah, let me see. The most recent Digimon for PlayStation that I can look up here.
It's a Venture DX, I think.
We have Digimon Digimon Story Time Stranger, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, Digimon Survive, Digimon World Next Order.
Okay, I understand then.
Yeah, these
are 4 games that are here. And to my recollection, the most recent, I think, is Time Stranger. Yeah, in fact, Time Stranger is not even out. It's up for pre-order.
It comes out. That's the thing that could stop. That could actually stop the new copyright laws. That could stop any of this. By the way, they're making references.
How fast do you think those copyright laws are going to get in? Because I'm going to say
it's already patented. The problem is that what's going to happen now is they're going to have to prove how can this shit affect, like, how can you prove it? That's the problem. That's going to be the big problem from now on. How do they prove that this? Oh yeah, we're originators by this, because the whole idea of monster summoning has been around since way before even Pokemon, for fuck's sakes. If you want to talk about games that have been doing that forever, the Shinamaka Tensei series,
true.
Also the guys who create Persona, has been around since the fucking early 80s.
Yeah.
Because this game comes out the 3rd of October, 10/3/25. I'm actually looking at the game trailer right now.
Yeah. You know what else is coming out the 3rd of October? The new Taylor Swift album. I'll tell you which one I'm more interested in.
I don't know if this is a normal Digimon game or they're going something different, but there seems to be a mix of the monster summoning and empowering yourself. Like that's what I'm noticing here is you're able, I guess, to get aspects of some of the Digimon. Because this one kid did like an electric punch.
Not get political, but
oh dear God, I'm scared already.
Yep. It looks confirmed. You take aspects of certain Digimon to fight with instead of summoning them.
No, you still summon them. It's still considered monster summoning. Technically Mech Assault can be that too now.
Mechs are not creatures. Mechs are machines.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Of Digimon World on the PlayStation. That one's pretty good.
Yeah. There's some great games like Digimon. Well, Digimon has like multiple adventure games on. There's they went up to like 4 or 5 before they stopped.
Surprisingly, I didn't find any Digimon games on Game Boy Advance, but also I think whatever ROM set I downloaded is incomplete. For some reason, it didn't transfer every game over to my SD card, so...
Yeah. So this does look like an interesting game that I do have no... This is something that I'm going to have to sit down. I don't think this is something I can play. I'm going to have to sit down. Yeah, no, I still, like, when you brought up the Taylor Swift thing, I'm like, I remember the recent bullshit that was the TikTok stuff with the political peacocks on there, and I'm just like,
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, because of like her support for fucking Palestine.
No. Okay,
their gracious goddess is a political puppet.
Yeah, no, the political peacocking. Okay, so this one person has her 2 little kids, and she's like, you know which one I'm talking about, right? These 2 little girls.
No, I don't. But the thing is, when you include kids in your stuff,
don't do that.
Don't.
Yeah. So the 2 little kids are on there, and they're like, and again, I'm gonna try to ask you guys not to get too political, but we do get a little political on here. We get to have, again, this is like us having fun talking about stuff, and it's like I said, this channel is designed for the purpose of the 3 a.m. conversation, so we're all here to have a little fun.
Yeah, after you and your mates are fixing yourself after a bender, drinking coffee and stuffing your face full of omelets.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So.
Coffee and omelets? No.
Mate, have you ever come down from a bender and had a horrible hangover? That shit smacks.
I don't drink coffee. I don't know.
I'm actually tempted to make some more coffee, to be honest. So, I did play. There's a DS training game. It's actually pretty cool. But the DS Digimon game is actually quite cool. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The unfortunate thing with this, so these 2 little girls are like, "Hey, guess what? Something important happened. Donald Trump died." The little kid shoots, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And then you got then she's like, Elon Musk died. And she's like, no, something better. Taylor Swift is getting married. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
My
you.
God.
Wait.
Kids are fucking cringe, dude. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. That's
You must
it. That's
ask yourself. The kid didn't think of this because the kid doesn't think like that. The kid wants
how
to know
old is the
next time.
kid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was totally the parent. That
Oh,
was
absolutely.
How old is the kid though? Like, if the kid is like 10 years old, maybe.
nine. They look like 9 or 7 or something like that. She's actually gotten like
If it's like 9, maybe.
Motherfucker,
No.
when I was 9, people were showing me their Rey Mysterio and Batista figurines, and we were playing with them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like some.
I always picked
mean, like,
Rey
like
Mysterio.
politics. Politics is a very big part of our lives now. Kids know about this shit.
No,
They shouldn't.
They
Even during the
shouldn't,
Bush
but they do.
Most kids would, man. I disagree with that. The way those kids were, the way they operated, the way they registered, the way they said it, it was fake. Because the one thing you can tell by children is that you can tell when a kid's lying.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Because even during the Bush administration, and even though the news channels kept talking about X, Y, and Z, as a kid, I was like, okay, when's Sesame Street coming on?
Yeah.
Because it was always after the news broadcast.
I was maybe I was like a little bit more aware of what was going on. I think granted I was a homeschool kid, so like I kind of like I remember like, you know, the 2008 election. My parents, of course, were, you know, huge Obama supporters, kind of still are. But
I'll say you're lucky. Sometimes homeschooling is a better education than public schooling.
Sometimes. Well, I can say this. It's like, okay, you know that episode of South Park with like the homeschool kids?
I don't remember that one, no.
Okay. Well, like, yeah, it's basically like that basically like sums up my experience with homeschooling and the sort of like homeschooling system of like friends around you who might also be homeschooled is just like you homeschool and you do a decent job at it. Your kids can be really smart, but they are going to be at a disadvantage with like socialization.
Okay.
That is true. Because even the concept of, Jimmy over there was homeschooled, you could feel the aura of everybody's like, outsider.
Yeah, like
blasphemer.
I was homeschooled and all of my friends were fucking nerds, more so than I was. Like they were all like
chill, Chad.
They were all playing like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, like some of them.
What the hell were you doing?
And not just like nerds stereotypically, like they were smart as fuck and still are.
No. I'm saying like if you're making fun of them having Pokemon and shit, what the hell were you doing?
No, hey boys.
I was extremely antisocial. Just
okay, but I'm about to say, man, it's like you can't make fun of a kid for liking Pokemon. Shit.
Well, okay.
All right, boys.
Well, okay, but like keep in mind, I don't know when you grew up. I think you're considerably older than I am, but like this was like 2010. This was like long after the 90s and Pokemon was cool.
All right, so boys, we are starting the game.
I guess I can kind of see it.
His neighbor, and this is from another game company. Another horror game. Hopefully this is a good one. I've never tried this.
I'm actually trying to think. What was I into in the 2010s?
Yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking, Bob?
I'm actually debating if I should tell the world this. That's what I'm actually thinking. Like, I know my age.
Sorry for putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I know my age, but it's like, do people really need to know this?
No, they don't.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cut it down to a simple demographic. I am considered a young adult.
Okay. So 12.
I am not a boomer, but I am considered an unk.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like,
in the modern
around
window.
Orc's age is what I would gather.
No, younger.
Okay.
No, I'm younger than Orc by a good metric.
So, like, somewhere between me and Orc. Yeah, like, I was born, I'm 26. I grew up in, like, you know, late 2000s, early 2010s. Like, my friends had, like, DSs. They were playing Pokemon. These were, like, the last, like, Pokemon games that were kind of universally considered good.
I'm actually trying to think. Back in 2011, when I was in middle school,
Girls were into silly bands, of course, because
Yep, silly bands, and then people lost blood flow to their arms.
yeah, shit, I remember that. And then, like, they were banning them in schools because they were distracting. Every single fad. It's not a fad until it's banned in all the schools.
That is true. That is a fucking fact. Until it is banned in schools, it was never a fad.
Yeah, and then the same thing with, like, fidget spinners and all the fucking pseudoscience bullshit that came along with that.
Oh, the pseudoscience of it actually helps people, but no, it really just it increases their ADHD. I've seen my best friend with a fidget spinner. The motherfucker wouldn't stop. I'm like, hey.
I mean, I'll be honest. Fidget spinners were cool as fuck.
Okay.
It's kind of fun just, like, watching them spin, like, especially if you, like, hold it at the right angle in the light. It's kind of mesmerizing.
But yeah, LVP, we're the same age.
Yeah.
So we had almost a hand-in-hand aspect of school. Granted, when 2011, 2012 hit, that's when I moved on to 40K. And everybody's like, what the fuck is that? Even the teachers were... Yeah, all the teachers are like, why are you reading this? This looks violent. Meanwhile, you look at my language arts and English skills through the fucking roof. Why? Because I'm reading Angels of Darkness when everybody's reading Hunger Games.
Yeah. Hunger Games was fucking huge when I was a kid.
Yep.
I've never seen the movies or read the books, but
sorry, Chief. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on this tangent for this long, but it was something of my interest.
This also looks Pokemon as fuck.
Boys, so we can actually get to this here. Yeah. So apparently the neighbors in a new place. They're dealing with this stuff. By the way, the Sprite, the part you guys completely missed while you guys were splurging from your childhood abuse.
Sorry, we have a childhood that we remember fondly.
You see.
I'm sure you fondly remember your childhood, and I love your stories about your childhood.
I understand, you know. Well, look, we can talk about Orc's childhood, you know, back before they invented fire and fun.
Yeah.
when his parents taught him how to sharpen rocks.
Exactly.
But,
go back to the fossil record.
So back to this game that I'm playing.
Yeah, look, we don't know how old Orc is, but all I can say is we're going to have to carbon date him.
Note to self, make certain that both you guys are not on the same stream.
Okay.
Hey, man, I think it's better than us arguing. I'm actually loving this.
You know what? I second that. I'm never coming on your stream. No.
Awesome.
Oh, fuck off, man. I like it here.
Yeah.
No. You two can join each other. We ran into a zombie. And my character's
sorry, we're busy buggering each other while you play your shitty Pokemon.
So,
I'm about to say, show some respect to the individual that made it. I mean, come on now.
No,
this ain't no AAA studio. Isn't this an indie title? Didn't you say it was?
Actually, this does look really well made.
That's what I'm trying to say here.
Holy shit, a blood trail.
Yeah, you guys missed a lot here.
Yeah, like I'm looking at like the cutscenes and shit.
Okay,
like, it's
Chief.
Really fucking well made for a Game Boy game.
Okay, Chief.
Especially a homebrew one.
I have to question this. Do you want us to talk about zombies, pay attention to the game, or talk about something that's interesting?
No. I don't mind talking about zombies. That's actually what we're trying to get to, boys. But you guys are. Okay. I've now come.
Zombies suck. Let's talk about silly bands and fidget spinners.
Okay, no, I'm not going that far. We had our moment.
I don't mind. But I'm just trying to go through. I'm just trying to get through all the what these games are. And come on, guys.
Okay.
Come on.
So
let me talk here.
Let's continue to ignore the game and talk about zombies. We already talked about John Romero and 28 Days Later. Technically, World War Z zombies are not what you think because the book is completely different.
I never read the book. I saw the movie, and it's
the zombies don't do anything like that in the books.
Yeah, I was.
In fact, most of it is small stories.
Okay. It wasn't really my thing.
Most of the World War Z books are excerpts of how different countries and different people are handling the situation.
Yeah.
Like over in North Korea, because they're afraid of people biting each other, they just pulled all the teeth out of the populace.
I mean, if you want real life zombies, that's literally what North Korea is.
Yeah. Okay. More like thralls, but yeah.
No,
I mean, that's like the sort of zombies in the sort of
Actually, I can't even say they're thralls because I don't think they're people.
Just
I don't think their people believe half the shit that the propaganda is.
People who know nothing but groupthink.
Okay, so the soul. Okay,
I'll cut this. From seeing people who have come from North Korea and their introspection about it, I come from the object view that they don't believe the propaganda that they're bombarded with.
They're
they don't
just
believe trying
the
to make it to their
day-to-day. But they always have to pretend that they do, or else. And that's really what successful propaganda is. It's not meant to be believable. If some people happen to be, stupid enough to believe in the propaganda, fine, that's kind of a happy accident. But the idea is basically just so that you distrust everything, and basically that makes you more controllable. Soul Void.
Yep, I was about to say Soul Void redo.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Oh, is it redo? Okay. I've always
redo or redux, if you will.
Yeah, I was looking up horror games when I was doing this, and this was one of the extensions of the horror games. As for I didn't want to cut you guys off the North Korea. I wanted you guys to notice that. Okay, yeah, we're switching to the next game.
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at that.
Okay, so yeah, that's why I waited for you guys to finish.
And speaking of which, Aris will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
so that a while ago.
Yeah, as a North Korea propaganda thing, I'm not 100% sure on that with the situation with that, because calling them thralls is not really a proper way. It's domination.
I already rescinded that.
Yeah.
I already rescinded that notion. I was like, unlikely, because I don't think they believe it 100%. I think they just have to.
I think it's just like everything, where there's some people who believe it, but other people who don't believe it, but they kind of have to pretend they do, or else they're going to be beheaded.
Yeah, no matter what, even dogs have a level of cynicism to them. They don't believe everything.
Yeah. Even look at what happened with actually a lot of these games look really good. I'm not going to lie.
They do.
I'm seriously considering the next time
a statue?
I don't know what it was. I just kind of moved on from it.
A robed figure could be a statue, because I see a bunch of stuff around it.
You they have a style that you would never actually see from Game Boy games at the time, because
shit. Wait a second.
On an original, if you were to play this on an original Game Boy, an original pea soup Game Boy, one, it would run through batteries like crazy, and two, it would be impossible to see.
If it wasn't for this green style and they had a bunch of other colors to work with here, unironically, I know this is supposed to be a pier, but seeing all this blocky stuff almost reminds me of the game, Transistor?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
That's a game where I don't know anything about the plot, but I know the artwork. In fact, you could look it up, images. But it's some pseudo steampunk cyberpunk setting with a lady with a giant sword.
This game looks sick as hell.
If anything, I think Transistor plays what is the Hades, that roguelike?
Yeah.
From the gameplay I've seen, where it's that top-down.
I don't know if this is a roguelike. It might be.
I was talking about Transistor, but I'll get back to this. I was just saying what I understand from what I'm trying to reference. Is that just a void?
Yes.
Just out in the fucking void.
I have no idea what this is. Like I said, these are fascinating games. That's why I've been
Fuck! Wait! What? Show me the character's face real quick.
That's it.
Your character's face. Whenever it gets up.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you, Bob, by like quite a distance. Actually, I need to check the chat because the chat kind of went dead.
I don't think it went dead. I think just nobody's talking. The last thing was Aru saying BRB.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Okay. I see it now. Fuck! What was the name of that game? That character's face. I've seen it before. It was that game about going into like a dream state. No. It was about going into like a dream state, and each run is something fucking different. It was
not LSD Dream Emulator, is it?
No. It played just like this, where it's a top-down pixelated game.
I have
and
no idea.
To go to the different. Oh, fuck! What was it called?
Mm.
You played as a little girl with like a red dress. Actually, it was like a red shirt with a purple skirt. She had brown hair and those squinty eyes.
Sounds like something Elle would be obsessed with.
Are you talking about Little Miss Red something or something like that? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. I actually have it.
Yeah. You can't go outside, but every time you interact with your bed, it's a different area. And a different RNG. There's a full fucking system of random shit that could happen. One of the rarest things is having this cloud guy show up in any environment.
Bob, Numi Nikki.
Yes!
That sounds cool.
Yes! Oh, dude, thank you. You absolute legend, you.
Absolute unit.
I actually have it on here. I just haven't decided to play it because it's just something that it's something
That's the kind of psychological horror of Human Nikki. Yes.
No, I don't find
that
it
gets me.
I don't find it psychological. Like this game's psychological. Holy shit! There's so much.
This game looks amazing.
No, it's not.
This might be. I'd say like between this and what was it, Soul Eater or something? No, Feed Your Soul.
Feed the Soul.
Feed the Soul. Between this and Feed the Soul, those two might be like the best games I've seen so far.
Yeah. Although this one just looks very puzzle heavy, so I'm not 100% sure if I'd really be.
Yeah, I'd probably be more inclined to actually play Feed the Soul, but I would at least try that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we're going to morph again, boys. We're going up to the next game. Now, we don't have any more indie games, unfortunately, but we are moving on to the games that we are going back to horror games. We're actually going to start talking about horror games. Mirror Sanctuary. We're going to be first starting off with a game that wasn't made. This is Resident Evil Gaiden.
No. Resident Evil Gaiden was made. It's just but it was like based on a port of Resident Evil to Game Boy Color, which was unreleased.
No, this is unreleased. Like this was never made. This never finished, never released. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. Here. Yeah, it's fascinating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hudson. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Hudson.
Yes.
Okay. I thought this was the one that was released. There was a released Game Boy Color Resident Evil, like.
So you play. Unfortunately, you play Barry, and you're on a old abandoned thing. Now this one's interesting. Not a fan of this one because it's a rhythm game, and holy fuck, I hate
rhythm game. Okay, then yeah, this isn't the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, this is a rhythm game.
Or maybe it is, because it's like a side scroller, and then like a top down game. Yeah, if you play like the actual Resident Evil port for Game Boy Color, it actually kind of attempts to be almost like a demake of Resident Evil for the PlayStation, and does so about as well as it reasonably could, but I think like they kind of realized like maybe this just shouldn't have even been attempted and just
that one's unfinished. That one was the completely unfinished one. This one
was unfinished. Okay, I thought it was like fully playable.
No, this one's the one that's fully playable. This one is finished. Okay. This one was very hard to get your hands on, like a copy of it, because it was like only in certain parts of Europe, if I remember correctly.
Oh, so it was released to a degree. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. So this is great. I love this. So. Yeah. See, now you know why I hate this. I really hate this rhythm bullshit. Hate it.
Arus is back. Welcome back, Arus.
Oh, fuck. Zombie on the ground. Zombie on the ground. Zombie on the ground dead. Nope. Get. Damn. Get him. There we go.
Arus is asking what's wrong with Barry. Like, why do you not like Barry?
No, I don't. I like Barry. I'm just not a fan of this game. Especially because for some reason the trigger of this is annoying. And I missed. And I hate rhythm games. I hate rhythm games. I would
say give this one to L, but I'm pretty sure L has already played this.
L has.
Yeah.
I hate rhythm games. I hate rhythm.
You and me both. I mean, it's an interesting idea. If you have to put Resident Evil on the Game Boy Color, I guess this is a way to do it.
Yeah, so this is why I hate, like, I don't know if you're noticing just how much I'm sucking right now. Okay, there we go.
But what are you talking about? I thought you loved rhythm games. You kept saying, I love rhythm games.
I'm dead. As you can see, I can't seem to get the exit. Now you know why I hate these games. I am not good at. I have no rhythm. I am a white boy. I died. Okay, good. I don't have to play this anymore. Thank God. Woo! Okay, we're done with this.
Yay! GG's.
I hate that game so much. You know what's sad? I love that game, but it just, oh my Lord. So this is a game I actually beat, but I will say this. Oh Lord.
What game is this?
Aliens 3. I have beaten this game.
Alien 3 for Game Boy Color?
Yes.
I did not know there was...
Game Boy, not Game Boy Color.
Oh, is this like based on like the Genesis one?
Nope. This is its own original top-down version of the game.
Oh, interesting.
And,
this is totally different. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is a very fascinating game, and you have to be...
Is this Smash TV?
No. This is literally, like I said, Alien 3.
Well, no, like, it kind of looks... Okay, no, it's not like... Yeah. I see what this kind of, like, is. That's neat. Oh, this... Wait, did they actually make a decent Alien 3 game?
And decent is an understatement. This game's actually better. This is the best. This is the best Alien game you're probably going to get your hands on.
Oh shit! Well, I don't know about that. There's like some pretty. Well, like what about it? Like trilogy and shit. That one's supposed to be pretty good.
Alien
isn't it?
3. Let me. Alien 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What is Alien 3 if it's not Aliens?
Okay, Alien 3 is a horrible movie series that was like pretty much the end of the franchise at one point. And it sucked monkey butt.
I've heard people defend Alien 3 probably just because they've seen Alien Resurrection and they're like, maybe Alien 3 isn't that bad.
And this has nothing to do with the acid blood xenomorphs?
No, it is, but it's like basically they murder. Okay, here's how the Alien franchise. This is how it starts. Ripley finds out that her favorite that what's her face is dead. and everyone she cared about had died on their spaceship after Aliens. Then she finds out that she's engorged or impregnated. I can't seem to get that again. I don't know why it won't let me pick it up.
Yeah, that weird prego hybrid alien.
Arus is asking if you like. Oh, you know what? Finish your thought.
Looks like OG Game Boy.
Do I like the OG? Yeah, I do like the OG games. Yeah, this is kind of sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this.
He's asking if you like Muse Dash, which I assume is a rhythm game.
It's a rhythm game, but it's actually a pretty interesting one. It's like a rhythm game endless runner. It's actually not too bad. I'm not a fan of rhythm games, but even I kind of like Muse Dash.
Okay, so I got my first weapon. My first weapon is a baton.
Hell yeah. I remember getting my baton training.
This actually kind of looks sick.
It's shockingly actually not a bad game, but it's not.
There's so many people who defend, like, there's people who defend the Alien 3 game on Genesis, and I'll just go out of the way. I'll just like come out and say it. The people defending Alien 3, you'll notice they use an extra U when talking about the game's vibrant colors, so to speak. Basically, it's British people, and I think what it comes down to is, like, the biggest problem with that game is that, like, aliens will, like, often, like, jump out and attack you before you can actually see them. Well, if you're coming from a country where the games all run a bit slow, see, that's less of a problem.
Yeah. No, the game itself is just, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. So yeah, now I'm dealing with the rip. Now I'm going cycling through this area. I don't think I can.
I'll tell you what though, if you want a slightly slower version of Alien 3 on Genesis, might I recommend the Ocean Judge Dredd game.
That's the we're now okay. We're starting to see the infections and stuff. It's starting. This game gets brutal real quick, and now the aliens are starting to get loose. We are going to have fun. I need a gun so bad. Yeah, here comes the face huggers. Here comes the face huggers. Here comes the sun.
Here come here come the face hugger, murderer, the lyrical gangster, murderer.
Yeah. Okay, so everything's set. Heal, okay. And then now we're gonna have the fun of now that the face huggers are out.
Who made this game? Was this a Japanese company?
No, this was.
I was gonna say probably Ocean.
Yeah,
Ocean.
They're British.
Like the Pacific?
No, they're British.
That explains everything that I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
Well,
although, like I said,
and specifically that middle word that I have a particular ire towards.
Yeah. So the funny thing about this game, you are, this like does that look like Ripley?
Whenever he gets to it, we'll see.
The little, like I'm playing Ripley right now.
I thought you were just playing generic Colonial Marine or something because of that helmet.
No,
I thought that was a helmet.
That's not a helmet. That's your bald head.
Damn.
Yep.
Did my girl dirty.
Yep, that's it.
I'm about to say, they're calling Xenomorphs the alien? I thought you were the fucking alien. Goddamn Spaldy over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your head's bigger than your shoulders.
The real aliens were the friends we made along the way.
Yep.
Funny that you say that, because a lot of my buddies are from different countries.
Yeah.
It goes vice versa.
Are we? No, we're not. We're not dealing with. Luckily, we haven't dealt with xenomorph shit, but they are freaking coming. And I don't have a gun yet. This game is literally as fast as you can get the gun. You got to get that fucking gun. And because once these things start crawling out, man, oh boy, they do not stop coming after you.
Now I know aliens are aliens, but would you consider the androids a type of zombie because they go rogue?
Oh boy! Now we have the fun that is the big boys, and I'm dead.
Oh yeah,
that was a legit
he got
question.
killed
It's
by a
like
big boy.
I'm trying to think. What's another zombie movie franchise that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, the androids are interesting in what was the name of that game? The new one of those alien. I just saw it recently. It was one
Alien
of the new.
Isolation.
Yeah, that was interesting. So the company that did this was 20 Film. Who did the company now? I'm trying to find the name of the. I guess it wasn't. I guess they
Was it
weren't.
Argonaut?
I'm actually looking. I'm actually doing a reset. I'm going to pause. Okay, so we're going to reset.
Yeah, no. I think it was Argonaut who Isolation because they were the ones who pioneered that control scheme.
20%. This was no. This was Fox Films Corporation. That's the game company that did this. Fox.
I think they published it, but I think Argonaut was the ones who actually developed it.
Like program and all that stuff.
I was certain this was what's it called?
The other one. I just want to know who I could point to for using the incorrect name for a magazine.
Yeah. So next we're going to be playing Goblin Quest 2.
Goblin Quest?
Or Gargoyle Quest.
Gargoyle.
I'm about to say Goblin Quest. That's a horror game.
Yeah. No, it's a
so Gargoyle. Oh yeah, spooky vampires.
Let's fucking go with Gargoyle's Quest.
Yeah. This is the second game. This game is actually a little. This is the new improved. Basically, they made the first game on the Game Boy. Then they converted the Game Boy game to the Nintendo game. Then they converted the Nintendo game to another Game Boy game. So this is that awesome game.
This thing has been through the wash.
Yeah, so
I mean, Demon's Crest is like the best of all of these games, but this one's still good.
Yeah, this one's really good. I agree. But this is actually, I still think, the weaker version of all the Gargoyle. Like, okay, the Nintendo version is just better in some ways, but I find every emulator I've ever tried to play the Nintendo game on is just fucking messed. Like, I don't know why it doesn't.
Does this have like the top-down segments, like the adventure game segments of the NES?
Yeah.
It does. I see now.
I'm actually surprised you never played these. These were actually very shocking in my way. That I was like, well, I figured you'd be playing these more than anybody else.
I played the NES one, and I played the. No, I played.
No, when you
this is like the only version I haven't played, and I guess that track. I played the NES one, and I played like the original Game Boy one that was like strictly a side scroller. I've played Demon's Crest, which is again probably the best of all of these.
Yeah, but I figured because you were playing the Game Boy, you did the Game Boy Arcadium or what it was called. I figured, okay.
Again, it's Game Boy Advance. I'm explicitly doing Game Boy Advance games. If I were to do all the games...
all the Game Boy games, you'd probably hit this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens here. So now I got the first vial, which is what you're supposed to do here. And now they're being attacked. Now, the Nintendo game of this is actually really good. I just wish, like I said, my biggest problem is the screen bounce is really annoying on my the screen issues are so rough on that game. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
No, does this have anything to do with the TV series Gargoyles?
No.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
there was a Gargoyles game on Genesis. That one is actually pretty good.
The Super Nintendo one is better personally, but
are they the same game? I forget.
No, the Super Nintendo one has just really bitchin' fucking soundtrack. It's like one of the better. That fucking Mode 7, man. That Mode 7 is just. Yep, gotta love that Mode 7.
Oh, it's using all 7 of those modes.
Yep. All right, got it. Want those extra lives after I beat this. Fuck! I forgot that was there. This game does have a lot of button. This is one of the problems I have with this game. This is a game of memory. You are going to have multiple times where you're going to be like, yeah, I need to register this. This is based off the Ghost and Goblins franchise.
It is. Yeah.
I've played actually. I think I've actually do believe I've played every game of the Ghosts and Goblins franchise on this channel through just live streaming, because I've done Army of Zin.
Did you play the new one that came out a couple years ago?
Well, the PSP one's the only one I don't think I've played.
No, I mean, have you played the one, I think it's called Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection? It's on Steam.
No.
Like modern consoles. That one is really good.
Not yet. That's on the list, actually. Okay, this is a bitch. It's hard to hit this guy. Got him. Whew.
You forgot this isn't Mario? What Mario game is Mario climbing up walls? Actually, I think there is one.
Mario 64.
Well, yeah, that's wall jumping, though.
Yeah.
If you do it fast enough, it's wall climbing.
I guess.
It's just like the backwards long jump.
Technically, you wall jump in this game, too, so.
Yeah.
Fuck. Goddamn ghost. No! Ah, you bastard. Oh, yeah, I like this game, but God, this is a fucking hard game. It's also because Control, okay, they made this game and they converted it over. Okay, great. The problem is that they didn't convert the fact that, as playing this game, you're going to be a little slower because the Game Boy has lag.
Yeah. And also, like, the screen crunch seems like it would be kind of a pain.
Also they did the one fatal mistake. They zoomed in. Because all Game Boy games are functionally zoomed in products.
Yeah.
So you have that annoyance of the zoom in problem that happens with most of these games. But great game.
Like, you look at like something like Mario Land, like, yeah, the graphics don't look as good as most Game Boy games, but also, it's zoomed out and therefore you can see a bit more ahead of you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, thank you very much, modders who worked on the Mario Land 2 games, because Mario Land 2 Deluxe looks really good, and Mario Land Deluxe.
I gotta play that one.
Yeah, no, they're just better. They're just functionally better as they come out.
There's also Mario Land 1 Deluxe, which is also like just. They also did a pretty good color conversion of that.
Yeah. Okay, I think there's something down here. I'm pretty certain there is. Yes, there is. That's what I wanted. The extra life.
True. Every Mario game does have.
Okay, now this is the annoying one. Oh, yeah, I know this stage. Desperation jumps. Question is, will I have enough? Okay. Shit.
Capcom, if you really want to do, like, really take advantage of the whole retro revival thing, commission some company like Way Forward and like make a new sequel to Demon's Crest or Gargoyle's Quest or whatever you want to call it.
Probably will never make a game like that because they're now somewhat owned by Saudis.
EA is. I don't know about Capcom.
No, EA is now owned by Saudis. SNK has a huge percentage of owned by Saudis, and now what's even better, now Capcom has some buying over this. I am going to save here, but yeah, I'm going to save here for stage.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see kind of how that turns out.
Well, we'll see. I'm actually really happy about that in some ways because I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go with these other games. I'm sick and tired of these games existing, and then we're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
So next on the list of horror, we are going to set up with. I didn't try it out, but we'll see if it works. I have an English patch to Gamera.
What is a
Gamera RPG?
Oh,
This is a Gamera RPG. Yes, it is real.
I don't know. What's Gamera? Is that an anime?
That is a giant mecha monster.
Oh.
A giant monster named Gamera.
Oh, Gamora.
Gamera. not Gamora. It's Gamera. I hear the Japanese talk.
I don't know. I say gamer A.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. You get press to select your active list. Okay.
Is this a strategy game?
Yeah. I don't know what this is actually. It's a strategy game. Press select. Okay. A up, shell defense, fall back, perfect defense, or okay, we want to attack. Headbutt. How do I headbutt? Okay, A up. Okay. Let's see here. This is a combo. Okay. Gamera is going up. Gamera is going up. Yay! He's going faster and faster. Let's see what he goes here. Oh yeah, Gamera kicks him in the head. Did I hit him?
Did that turtle just have jet legs?
Yes.
Finally.
I have no idea what the hell's going on. This is just weird.
Granted, I'm one of those people that always joke about the level of drugs people have for their creativity. But this is seriously one of those cases. Can I have 7 pounds of whatever cocaine the artist and the story writer had? Because that sounds like one hell of a time.
Hell yes. Share some with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can send you about a brick. It's about a pound.
Yeah, give me a.
And for the FBI agent listening, this is a fucking joke.
Yeah, jokes are. I think jokes are still. Well, I was going to say jokes are still legal in the U.S. Apparently not, but.
You really think with my kind of income I could afford 7 pounds of cocaine? Yeah. Jesus.
So far I haven't done shit to this thing. Okay, we'll try that.
Is this like Pokemon Arena? Or is this just storyboarding so far?
Yeah. I have no idea. I'm shooting attacks at these things and nothing seems to be happening. And my attack missed. I definitely need an instruction manual. This game is just
it seems a lot like Pokemon Arena. If this isn't just storyboarding.
This is what we like to refer to as next. All right, so we did Resident Evil, we did Mighty Samson, we did Feeded Soul. So we are finally starting up with the deluxe versions of the Castlevania. These are guys who put color into the original Castlevania and added.
I think there's an official colorization of Castlevania: The Adventure as part of like a collection in Japan.
There is, but this is Belmont's Curse, or Belmont's Revenge.
Yeah. Right, Chief, you missed it. You shouldn't have said Max. You should have said, I hit run. Chief safely got away.
Yes, Chief did safely get away. So this is...
shit. This looks cool already.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Belmont's Revenge, but they did a colorization to it. They also improved the moveset. This actually apparently moves better. That's what I've been told. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, go for the green castle. I like the green one.
Oh, you missed it. You should have said something.
Oh, sorry. We don't have like the same screen.
Yeah, we're like about 10 seconds behind.
I was going to say about 1:30, depending.
Yeah.
Okay. Do. Actually, this does move better. This actually does feel a little more better than the other one because this game was slow. Anybody?
I'm about to say, stop letting the bird juggle you. Yeah. Don't let that fucking bird juggle you.
I have so do you have the if we're doing like Game Boy Color and stuff like that, do you have Alone in the Dark, the Game Boy Color conversion of that?
No, because it's almost unplayable.
But it's really fucking impressive, isn't it?
Not really, because it's unplayable. See, here's my problem with the Alone in the Dark 2. I know.
Golem.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I totally agree with you, but it's unplayable. Like, it's legitimately.
Yeah.
The controls are complete fucking crap.
Yeah. Well, it's tank controls, and
I'm dead.
like that was the style of the times. It was like Alone in the Dark, Evil, Scissor Man, or whatever that was on PlayStation.
That was Clock Tower. If you're making references to Clock Tower.
Oh, the Scissor Man from Clock Tower.
Clock Tower.
Yeah.
Does he count as a slasher villain?
Yes, he does.
No, it was some other game. There was some like Resident Evil ripoff. Shadow Man might be what I'm thinking of.
How dare
Shadow
you?
Man? Shadow Man
How
is
fucking
not.
dare you?
Yeah. Shadow Man is not a ripoff to anything like that. It's like that's kind of you got me.
I'm thinking of something else.
You were talking about. You're talking about if
you just gained like -2 rep with Chief and Bob.
No. What it was is I'm thinking like he was talking about. I was certain he was talking about. What were you talking about now? Repeat what you just said because my brain just kind of went.
Shadow Man.
It was like some other like ripoff of Resident Evil. Something. There were a couple.
Oh. Yeah, there are a couple. If you're talking about Countdown Vampires, maybe
that might be one of them. That might be one of them.
Like Clock Tower does not have a.
Clock Tower is not Resident Evil.
Yeah. So what made this game interesting is they did remake this game. This game got remade for the Wii.
The first one did.
Yeah, no, this is it right here. The game I'm playing right now.
This is Belmont's Revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, same game. They remade.
The first one was Castlevania: The Adventure, and then this is the second one.
Yeah, I know, but that was legitimately remade by So no, that one was legit. That one had remake. It's both games.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, because like I played Castlevania: The Adventure, and it barely has anything to do with. They like remade. It's remade in the same way like that one X68000 game is a remake of Castlevania. In other words, not really.
The only one
also,
I couldn't.
Who would think that instead of boulders, it's giant eyeballs?
Yeah.
But yeah, Castlevania: The Adventure. That's probably one of the best two. The remake, the one on WiiWare, that's probably the best of the like straight 2D Castlevania games, and like non-Metroidvania ones.
Can I be honest? That is the best. That is the best WiiWare game that WiiWare game.
Yeah, I can agree to that. That is, it's like that and like Mega Man 9.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go quickly take a pee because I just had coffee.
Okay.
All right, I'll bring it back, boys.
All right. Do you have any things that you know about Orc that we can share on the internet while he's gone? What about that time that he like went to Atlantic City and had a really fun time? Didn't wear a condom.
I think you're thinking of downtown Amsterdam.
Oh, that. Yeah. No, yeah.
But no, I'm still stumped as like any more zombie things because that was the original subject. If not, then we could talk about the random fads that were of our generation.
Yeah,
like Tide Pods.
And those are like the only two I like really remember.
Do you remember Pogs at all?
That was before my time. My brother had Pogs. My brother had like a shit ton of Pogs.
My brother and sister had Pogs.
My brother had a shit ton of Pogs.
They also collected Crazy Bones.
Crazy
The thing
Bones?
is, I wasn't born proper in the 90s. It was like the ass end of the 90s. But my siblings lived in the 90s, so they had a lot of memorabilia.
Yeah, like I have a brother who's like 9 years older than me. Pogs. He had like a whole bunch of Tech Deck shit that I just inherited.
That was also an early 2000s thing, like a very early 2000s thing.
Even the early 2000s, he was 12, 13. He was still kind of a kid.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, he had a shit ton of video games. He had a fucking Saturn, which being a Saturn owner in in America is kind of not great.
I
don't know anything about that. I mean, granted, I grew up until I think 2007, where I got the Xbox 360.
Yeah,
I was just living off of plug and play systems.
He had a bunch of. He grew up in the 90s, so he had a bunch of hand me down shit from his cousins. He had an original Nintendo, he had Super Nintendo, Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast, PlayStation. My brother was huge into Pokemon as a kid.
On top of Pokemon, it was a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards with my siblings.
Yeah. I played Pokemon once, and it was okay. It was basically just like War, except, with more rules. With
and then they moved on to Magic the Gathering, and they had some old
I don't
cards.
know if my brother ever got into Magic.
I remember, Chief, you brought up the Plague Rats.
I don't think... Is Chief here?
I thought he came back. Yeah, there he is. I heard him exhale. But he mentioned the Plague Rats. I do have a Plague Rat.
We would never do such a thing.
I had a Plague Rat deck, yes.
No, I'm saying how you were describing the old card of the Plague Rats. Mm-hmm. And I have a Plague Rat card, but it's after the nerf. Well, so it doesn't affect other rats, it only affects specifically Plague Rats. So I have a nerfed version of the card.
They barely colorized this. What the hell?
Well, it's actually wave color. There's it's, you know what? You can't completely colorize this game.
Yeah, I know with the Game Boy there's only so much you can do, but yeah.
That's the problem. You can't 100%.
Yeah.
That would be problematic to the game. But overall, this is actually very solid compared to what it is. And again,
you could at least make the background black or something.
There are different colors.
I like the marble.
Yeah.
It tells you you're in a castle. You got some high-end marble going on here.
Yeah. Overall, it's solid. It is a solid game. It is a
solid game. It's definitely a lot better than the first Game Boy game. That one kind of sucked.
Yeah, but this game.
I gotta ask you, when was the first time Castlevania did the whip spin, where you can hold it out in front of you?
Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania.
Okay. Those skeletons got some fucking schmoves.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Super Castlevania would be the one you're talking about if we're talking.
Yeah, because that's the one where you can just whip in any direction you want.
Yep.
And you can
And it never really appeared.
Button.
Yeah, it didn't really appear till Harmony of Dissonance. That's when it really showed up again.
Yeah. I need to play Harmony of. That is right below Aria of Sorrow in my rankings, but it's only because I haven't really played it. I think if I play it, it could theoretically overtake Aria.
It should. It's actually one of the better games out there. Ooh, shit! Almost lost that.
Are those spiders? Those things, the blue things.
Me dying. Yeah, so that is this game. We're to keep the morphing alive, by the way, because we do move to other games on a morphing time.
Mighty Morphing Power Orcs.
So speaking about Castlevania Adventure, they colorized this one too.
Oh my!
And this is the deluxe version, so they actually did some work on this one. This one, I believe this is the one that has the better movement. This has way better movement.
Skeletons can be nice people, says ours.
Skeletons can be. You know what? I have a feeling one of us might be a skeleton. One of us may even have a skeleton.
You know what? This actually, surprisingly, the
I like the double entendre of what Aris said, even if he didn't intend it. Yeah. Skeletons as the undead creature, or the fact that you see a nice person's remains just laying there.
Oh no! So, okay, this one they did like a lot of colorization too. It looks like the trees and stuff are.
Oh yeah, this is way color. Although this is glitching like fuck. Like I'm noticing glitching errors.
I mean, this game is all. I mean, this game, like by default, was kind of programmed like shit.
The hell are those? Are those bird frogs?
I mean, to be fair though, this was like I'm pretty sure, if not a launch game in America, then like with window of the Game Boy.
No, this was one of the early Game Boy games.
It is, yeah. So like I can kind of excuse it being a little bit iffy, but. Yeah, definitely. Like, if you have to play one of the Game Boy Castlevania games, play Belmont's Revenge.
Yeah, Belmont's Revenge is better. Overall, not a bad. Again, it's something I'm probably going to move on to very quickly because, again, I'm not a fan. Oh, you do not know how much I hate these ones. I find it just very clunky to move. But yeah,
it is very clunky. Well, it seems a little. It seems like they also did kind of speed this one up as well.
Ours retract that statement.
What?
No. That... Ew. Stop.
So I believe we have gone through everything but one horror game I was dreading to play because I really don't like playing it. And I will play until I die. We have one last horror game.
Oh, no.
Yep.
You don't mean that one.
Yes, I mean.
Oh no.
Oh yes. You guys
I don't know what the hell's going on.
You'll find out.
Oh, Rick.
Oh no.
Yep.
Is this Shadow? Oh fuck! Oh, you're gonna get so screwed.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is probably the best way to play Shadowgate.
Hinkles? Who the hell's Hinkle?
You will find out.
No sympathy for Hinkle's skeleton stepdad? ? Who the hell's Hinkle?
Arus, I think you're drunk. Go home.
I think he is home right now. He's just watching us.
Yep.
He found Hinkles as a baby and raised it and orcs, yes.
So I gotta look. Okay.
How much for a lobotomy with a power drill?
Well, I mean, if you have, so you're asking how much it is, because like you could probably just do that yourself.
Yeah. So
if you
have to aim.
If you don't mind, like probably dying.
So this game is super brutal. Use key.
Oh no. Oh no, what is this?
You never seen Shadowgate?
No.
It's a point and click game, and does this have the Gaming in the Clinton years music? Or is that just the
yes it is. Yes it is. The da-da-da.
Yes!
Yes, it was.
If you do not play Shadowgate, you are stupid. Yes, it's harsh, but it's also true.
Okay. So. Okay, so first of all, I gotta take some stuff here.
I always love the soundtrack of just all of these Mac Venture ports that Chemico did, like this, Deja Vu. I don't know if Uninvited was ever put on the Game Boy Color. It might just be Deja Vu and Shadowgate.
I was shocked that even came out, like, that was one of those games, eh? Open door, the door is locked. Use key on door, I think.
Shadowgate is a fun game if you like. If you have a really big brain, Shadowgate is pretty fun.
Not a game for me. Brain too small. Rats.
Yeah, brain too tiny.
Okay, I don't know if I have to. Okay, do I have to open? Look. I hate this thing. I'm already stuck.
Yep. Yeah. That's the common experience you get with Shadowgate. They did just put out a new Shadowgate game. It looks pretty cool, but also it's impossible, just like every other Shadowgate game.
There we go. Okay, we're going to keep going.
I've spoken with the dev of that new Shadowgate game because he was in Eugene's chat.
Okay, so I'm going to take the.
Eugene was playing it.
Okay, so I'm going to take some more torches because I have to. We want lots of torches, unfortunately, because the more this game burns out. Oh, I better activate a torch.
It's interesting because like this. If you've ever played like the original Mac version of these games, it's like so weird. You basically it like takes over your entire computer pretty much. Like you have to like it's basically just like you have to like drag and drop into different folders, like drag like and that's like there's like an entire just folder on your computer for your inventory and it's just like file managing pretty much. It's such a weird, primitive way of doing it, but it works.
Yep, it does. I did. Yay! I don't have to play this anymore.
GG's! See you in hell, Shadowgate.
Yeah, I hate that game. So speaking about
my friends, I'll see you in hell.
So let's first start the first of the Game Boy Advance games now. So we're going to start with Back to Stone, which I was told apparently my friend considered a horror game, so I've decided to...
Back to Stone. I must have played that one because it's the bees. I forget what that is. I think, is that an RPG?
Yeah, a loose RPG.
Yeah, I think I must have played Back to Stone because, well, I must have because it's, you know, part of the B section.
Maybe. Cool looking game actually, but it's
it looks pretty cool.
The problem I have with Back to Stone is it is very like well basically what happens is a demon army appears and wipes out everybody and enslaves people. But what this game I haven't found an emulator yet that can play this game properly.
Hi Kunkel is a character in an anime apparently, according to Arus.
Yeah.
Which anime?
I don't know. I think I was resurrected as a slime. So let's see if this actually plays without glitching the fuck out. Actually, it looks like this plays now. And my neighbor's blasting music.
Get blasted, idiot.
Yeah, I'll call him and bitch in a bit, but it's not too late yet.
Oh, I did play this! This is not a horror game. What the fuck?
I don't know. That's what he suggested.
Okay.
See, here's my problem with this game. How do you... I've seen so many people get stuck right here.
I was able to beat it. I forget, or at least like get past this part. I forget how, though.
Yeah. Although, like I said, this is actually playing better than I freaking remember, which is kind of crazy.
It's actually an action game. Like, eventually you get a weapon, or you might have a weapon now. I don't remember, but like you have a weapon and you can like shoot like. enemies and stuff. I think there might even be like some light puzzle element, kind of Zelda-esque, I think, as it goes on.
But this one isn't so bad. To me...
I played this game a little bit, and from what I played, it looks actually...
Yeah, no, but I'm shocked this is playing so good. You wouldn't believe how glitchy this was when I played it before. Mm.
What Game Boy emulator are you using?
The most recent version that's also considered the mobile version. So it's
what, MGBA?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that should be the best one.
Yeah, it's working fine, but not my favorite game, but I'm kind of shocked. I might actually play this on my own.
I need to get more into it.
Yeah, it's one of those games where both of us are like, we got to really get into that. So next horror game we're going to be looking at is Scourge Hive is the other one.
I have no idea what that is.
I owned Back to Stone. I used to play it when I used to have to travel on the bus to get to a schooling when I was getting my grade 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scourge was another one. I played when I was like going to get stuff. I was going to school.
Okay, I like the cutscene.
Yep.
So far.
Okay, new game. Yeah, I actually do remember this game being fun.
I've never heard of this, so I'll have to experience it for the first time.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Oh yeah, you're still on D, aren't you? So yeah, you'll be take a while for you get to this one.
Yeah, I'm still on D. It's gonna take me a long. There are so many fucking Game Boy Advance games. It's not even funny.
Yep, and that's including some of the homebrew shit. If you're not careful, you'll end up rebrewing all that too.
I've covered like some bootleg stuff. I've like covered some homebrew stuff. I don't rank it, but I kind of like briefly checked it out just out of a point of curiosity. And I'll say this: my favorite homebrew game for Game Boy Advance is called Apatris. It's like homebrew. It's homebrew Tetris, and really that's all it is. It's just Tetris, but it has a lot of modes. It has a really good verse CPU mode that can really challenge you if you're good at it.
Yeah. See, my problem with this game is most of these games, for some reason, no one knows how to do top down on the Game Boy Advance well. A
lot of them isometric, and isometric just doesn't work all too well.
Yeah, this one also is isometric, if I remember correctly. I remember both of them were. That's why I remember I never only. Yeah, this is very isometric. Now we're going to see if this actually plays well. I have gotten a little bit into this one, but this one, you know what I used to jokingly call this? This is bootleg Samus. That's the best way to put it.
Wait, this isn't Konami, is it?
No, I don't think so. Okay.
Speaking of which, are you going to play like any of the Castlevania games, or are those like too mainstream for this channel?
I just did I just did some Castlevania games. Eventually, yeah.
No, I mean like the actual like Game Boy Advance ones that are good.
Yeah, other than Circle of the Moon, which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, Circle of the Moon, I'm not really a fan of either. I think that one was like outsourced to some other company, and it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game, but it's not as good as the other two.
Yeah, Harmony of Dissonance is amazing. I still think it's one of the best games out there, and I think that's a spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, it is. That's what I've been told, and that's why I really want to play that one. I've played Aria of Sorrow all the way through, and I really liked that one. I think in the very near future, I'm going to have to play Harmony of Dissonance.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Aria of Sorrow.
If I like that, I might. So literally the top two games of all time right now, because so basically like I don't like put the games in any certain order other than just like ranking them by like outstanding, very fun, meh. all the way down to garbage, but I do rank the outstanding section and garbage section. So like from like from best game to like least outstanding game, and from least garbage to most garbage. And the top 2 games for me are, in order, Aria of Sorrow and Harmony of Dissonance. And I really don't know if anything is I want to play Harmony because it could theoretically become the best game. It could overtake Aria if I actually play it some more.
Yeah, so this is very, very similar to the Samus game. It's actually, wow, this actually plays really fucking good on this version we get. On this emulator. It actually plays solid. I'm actually very impressed.
Yeah, isometric games, there were a lot of them, and it was very kind of hit or miss if like, they would actually kind of control and actually utilize the perspective properly.
Emulation, no, what I mean is emulation, this emulation of this game actually is better than any of the emulation I've seen on this one. Because this one was fucking, I don't know.
If you played this on an original Game Boy Advance, keep in mind, like, that's a really small screen, not properly backlit. Like, this is going to be easier to play.
I played it on the. Most of my games I played on my GameCube because I had the GameCube.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was anal retentive of acquiring those things because like I hate playing this stuff otherwise.
Yeah, Game Boy Player was pretty sick. I had that.
Yeah, that was actually worth the money. One of the few times I spent $200 on something and went, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm actually, this actually gives me a reason to play this because this actually
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this legit looks playable. This is something I might even, I don't know if I'll play live stream with this one, but definitely worth playing. I'm happy this is working. Yeah, this looks like it's fine. So next on the list.
Hooray!
Yeah, it works. Next on the list. We're going to the next game. I'll have to play this later. Next horror game on the system that we're going back to horror. So back to Stone. I'm not going to bother. I was going to do Mother 2 because Mother 2 is technically, but you know what? I'm not going to.
It only really gets horror like at the very end.
No, it's a horror game throughout. But yeah, we're going to play one game. I saw this that someone made this. I wanted to try it out just because it came on the Game Boy Advance. You guys are going to be shocked by this one. Someone actually did this.
So. Some mad lad actually went and did this. Oh, shit. Have you played... do you have, like, that Silent Hill...
No.
There was, like, a Silent Hill visual novel on...
Yeah. No. This is Clock Tower for the Game Boy Advance.
Well, I mean, it was on Super Nintendo. I would imagine games could do this.
Yeah. I was actually shocked that this was on here.
Wait.
And then we're going to move on.
Yeah. I should have been able to play this. Why have I not played this? I don't think I saw this on Game Boy. Is this homebrew?
Yeah, it just came off. Yes, it just came off.
That's why. Yeah, because I was going to say, I've done all the C games. I don't remember Clock Tower. That'll be why.
Yeah, this just came out. And I'm not going to play much of this, but yeah, we're actually running into, we're almost at the peak when I'm going to probably call it. It's
okay.
What's next on the list? Hold on, let me check on what's next on the list. Well, I played Super Ghosts and Girls already. I played Harmony of Dissonance, Resident Evil. I think we are. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Circle of the Moon while I have a chance.
Did you play Aria?
No, I don't think I've played it. I think we've gone through all the horror games that I have on this console before I move to the next console, which will be PlayStation. That'll be next Tuesday.
Are you gonna tease what console that's gonna be, or no?
What?
Are you gonna tease what console that'll be, or no?
PlayStation.
Oh shit! That's gonna be. Yeah. That's gonna be a thing.
Yep.
There are so many fucking good horror games on PlayStation, dude.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, I'm going to be having fun with that. And, well, surprisingly, there's not going to be much on there. Like, we've already played Silent Hill, so then it's the PS2. I'm probably going to be playing a lot of Silent Hill. Because PS2 has a lot of horror games, too. So
I might have one. I'm going to have to, like, go back and find the title of it, but it's like this really... It's a horror-themed fishing game, and I think I want you to play that one.
What game is that? Dredge?
It was released... It might be Steel Harbinger. I don't remember if it's the right game, though. So...
Steel Harbinger. You know what? Hold on a sec, chat. I'm gonna do something quick. I apologize for doing this. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna look that up just because I'm very interested on that.
Steel Harbinger is a game. I don't know if it's the game that I think it is. It was Japan exclusive, and it's...
Well, what Steel? What console was it for?
PlayStation.
Okay, I will do. Okay, first of all,
Chief, screen went to a quarter format.
Yes, I know. I am.
Okay.
I am literally looking something up. That's why I did that.
Okay.
So you said PlayStation, eh? Okay, I'll look it up right now. STEEL. See what shows up.
I don't know if this is the right game though. It might not be like. I just like remember seeing Steel Harbinger. That might not be the game that I am thinking of.
Oh, why did it not? Why is it not going to the? It's platforms. You said PS1, eh? So PSX.
Yeah.
See a tactical RPG.
Yeah. Okay. It might not be. I will get back to you on Discord for the game.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the main.
Yeah, go back to this game, and I will try and find it.
There. Okay. It should full screen in a sec. If it doesn't, I'll be like, shit, then I'll fix it. Okay, we're full screen. We'll be full screening in a couple seconds. Okay, so right, left buttons or right, left? It looks like you walk until you... Okay, I see, so... Keep walking. You're not going to walk anymore. Okay, let's talk to these people then. How do I run? This is like, I remember this game.
Oh boy, it's this game.
Yep. This is why I left it for last.
Nothing like hearing the distant police sirens and hear a...
Yeah. I am going to be one of those people where you're going to hear me go,
Clock Tower. Oh boy.
Okay, not gonna lie. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of any of the Clock Tower games.
Yeah.
But I you know, for their horror aspect, I understand they were good.
Yeah, it was definitely very ahead of its time, but yeah, nowadays it's not really fun to play.
No.
I'll be honest. A slasher like Scissor Man is not intimidating at all to me.
Oh no, it's because he's a demon. That's the only thing that makes him kind of like any. Like the fact he's unnaturally powerful is because he's demonic. That's the only thing about him.
Okay, fair, but even so, they could have at least made him somewhat tall instead of a wee squat.
You never got to see Fat Baby. You didn't get to deal with the Fat Baby. or the crazy cannibal that will eat you if you're not careful. Yep.
I'll say normally I'm the guy who's the crazy cannibal if a game allows me to.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't just kill people willy-nilly. If you're a bandit, okay, yeah, you shot first. I'm gonna eat you.
And then there's Clock Tower 2 for the PlayStation, which I'm not a fan of.
That's why Nurse Ring is one of my favorite things.
And then there's Clock Tower 3, and then there's Clock Tower, which is the weird Japanese Chinese one. The storyline I like. I like the idea that your unborn brother that was buried in a coffin's soul is possessed in your body.
So when you're doing PlayStation games, when you're doing PlayStation horror games, does Legacy of Kain a horror game?
Yes.
Okay, good. Legacy of Kain is good.
Yeah, it's Gothic horror.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
there we go.
A coffin is inside a person with your brother's soul.
No, your brother's dead body, your soul of your dead brother who was never born. Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's a psychotic serial killer.
This is a new level of reaching.
Yeah. And you can die real quick in the game without knowing.
Man, who the fuck's gonna believe that shit?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's funny because when you take the talisman off, he'll actually be like he'll enter into your thoughts, and then he'll start controlling your thoughts and stuff. And the only way to stop the possessed little kid from killing you is to have him in your thing, and he'll just bitch slap the kid in the face. Like, I don't have time for you, and he'll smack the kid. It's actually kind of funny.
Huh. This is Legacy of Kain?
No, this is Clock Tower 3 / Clock Tower 2.
I wish this was Legacy of Kain.
By the way, this thing will start saying murder, 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 and stuff. Like, there's some interesting, weird logic to this game. Clock Tower. You know what? Yeah,
can we put Legacy of Kain on Game Boy Advance, please, and thank you? I would much rather be playing that or watching you play that than watching you play this.
Yeah, you guys already bored?
Yes.
You want me to move on?
The only reason I'm bored is I don't have anything I can relate or bring to the conversation when you guys are talking about older gen consoles and games.
Hey, my neighbor's home. All right. Well,
is Bob the baby in chat? I'm used to being the baby.
We're going.
Do not refer to me to that. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. That is some weird ass Tumblr talk.
We're gonna go to quickly just for a quick little thing. I think
weird ass Tumblr shit is like, oh, they're baby, everything's all cutesy.
We're gonna go to a sneak. We're gonna go to a sneak. One of the games on the.
You broke up. What did you say?
I said we're gonna go to one of the horror games for a sneak peek. I'm just trying to find one now.
Oh my!
I think the best horror games are the ones where you're the killer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Except for Dead by Daylight. That game's dog water.
Okay. Well, I've played that a couple times on there. You know what? No, I'll go play. You know what? I'm thinking about it. I do have the PlayStation. Maybe I'll do PlayStation. And we will go to.
You know what? I think I know what the problem was with Dead by Daylight. Interesting concepts with horrible execution.
Yeah.
I've heard like the most mixed of mixed things about that game.
It's fun to watch. Horrible to play.
Yeah.
So
especially as like a new person to the game. It's a horrible experience. Don't do it.
So we are going to do a sneak peek to a game a horror game that I love. That's one of the weirdest horror games you're ever going to see, and I hope this fucker works. I hope this works because the disc switching was what made me not want to play this game. This game is awesome. This game is so awesome.
You should be able to disc swap pretty easily on emulation.
Yeah, it's one of the few games I'm actually going to turn the sound up a little bit because actually the music in this is really wild. Okay, there we go. Here we go. A sneak peek of a game I'm going to be playing.
Sony.
Yeah. This is a weird fucking game. Yeah. Yeah.
Infograms. Ooh, scary.
I was about to say, with infograms, talk about fucking epilepsy warning.
Oh god, yeah.
No, infograms is one of the most weird ones out of this.
No, just
actually, it looks like it's a
was
sitcom game.
epilepsy.
That could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
System Satcom.
Is that a horse or a donkey?
This is both. This actually does have horror, but this is an interesting horror game.
No, is that a horse or a donkey?
Horse.
But this isn't here. This isn't. By the way, you have your mouse in the.
Yeah,
chat.
I know. I saw it. Oh shit! No, I had accidentally hit play. Sorry about that.
What an interesting
That mouse is
climb.
gonna randomly appear. That mouse is gonna randomly appear because it's on my bed, and every once in a while I'll have to move it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope, the horse is going.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Is this The Witcher?
No.
You sure?
Damn way.
Someone
sooner believe it.
downgraded Witcher 3 to the PlayStation?
No, I'd sooner believe that this is Lord of the Rings.
You'll
if
see.
I had
You'll
no
see
context of it being horror.
You'll see what this game is in a sec.
Bandwidth with Wales. Helsing?
No.
Okay.
The Witcher 4?
Place in Wales.
Nope.
Cut. How the fuck do you
What
read
the
that?
hell is Hakfa? What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a couple things here.
Coid.
Cacophony. Kafka. I love Kafka. Kafka. Yeah,
Called
I love
Kledoka.
Kafka. Cacophony. What is it?
Kledoka.
Doka? Okay.
How do you get an S out of that K?
Kledoka.
Sudoku?
Oh, wait. You said Kledoka, but it's an O before the L.
Oh, Klonoa! I love Klonoa. That's my favorite horror game.
Kla. K-O. Loka. Kledoka.
Living la vida loca.
Okay, so K-O, ko. L-D, old, so cold.
Dodaka. Kledoka.
Okay, what the fuck is this game?
I think
You'll
the
find
chief is having a fucking stroke right now.
I think this game is having a stroke.
It's
I
Celtic.
think the game's running pretty fine by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Doing
It's
alright.
Gaelic. Gaelic, you fucking nubs.
I won't talk about my time at the gay bar.
Gay bar!
I said Gaelic. Yeah, this game does look really good.
Woman!
Although the other games after this really suck. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, this
fucking...
looks pretty sick. Like from the cuts. Yeah, you said there was a lot of disc swapping. Yeah, I can see. This looks like it has a lot of cutscenes.
This has the Age of Empire style cutscenes where the cutscenes look fantastic, but the gameplay is just turn-based or some shit.
I don't know what the gameplay is like. We'll see if it
We
ever
will see.
materializes.
But I've always hated that where I'd see a trailer for a game and it's like, this looks really cool, really neat, and it's just an RTS. Like the game Ancestors, I fucking love the trailer for Ancestors, the Viking game. It was a fucking strategy game. I felt baited.
Okay, I will say this: the second game. I will say the second and third version of this game, I just did not like. So I don't care what anybody says. You guys can go fuck yourselves for those who like those games. I think this was the best game, and they really didn't need to make a second or third one.
But it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me
Yeah.
while I tend to some
There we go.
business first.
Like, the art style of this looks very Final.
Business. What
I was thinking
does.
Final Fantasy / Resident Evil.
You can't even hold your gun.
Just like kind of like late 90s, sort of like low poly, early CG sort of look.
That thing's not gonna
Yeah.
die
I'm
unless
gonna
I shoot it
I'm gonna have to delete so many games off my. Oh, here we go. First combat.
Let's go.
Okay.
Damn it! Here, use this.
Here we go. Combat mode, boys. You're gonna love the music in this game.
Oh, you can't hear the music, but
You'll hear the music soon. You'll hear the music soon. I'm just gonna let you guys. Well, let hear the music.
we don't hear the music. It might be playing on the VOD, but
It's playing now.
yeah. Oh, this looks pretty cool. So it's an RPG?
Yes, it's an RPG horror game. It's one of the few RPG horror games out there.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, like, I was just getting into a conversation with my roommate about, like, they really should do more horror RPGs, because it's basically like this and Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
And that's about it. This looks sick, though. I might have to play it.
It's good. This is actually shockingly fun, but it is very hard.
Graphics are really good for PS1.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, that's why I said it's a 4-disc set. There's a reason.
Oh, that'll explain it, yeah.
Yeah.
4 discs of this. Yeah, that sounds
No, how horrifying. Turn-based. Feels like hell. I'm dead yet. How is this scary to anyone? Except maybe me, because I have to use my brain. Ooh, the turn-based tile strategy.
Bob, the game has a lot of horror in this. This actually is a horror game. And the weird monstrosities you will fight in this game will make you
more
go,
like a
what?
horror game.
What?
Sorry.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna run into shit where you're just gonna be like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? Also, look, Bob, it's tank controls, Bob. Don't you see?
Oh, that is the true horror right there.
Yep.
Tank controls! Ah! 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 I know.
Bob's just mortified at the fact that this is a game. He's like, oh no!
Oh no, turn-based horror, how terrifying.
I'm more scared by the whole tank controls, but I mean, all horror games had to do that for some stupid reason.
Dude,
Yeah,
this game has a lot
thing of the
horror.
time.
It has like unnatural, like human, like abuses and monsters and
He's
stuff,
dead.
and it's like, as this game progresses, you'll run into fucking people, like creatures with like fucking multiple heads hanging off their bodies, and they slowly go more Cthulhu as the game progresses.
Angel, I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven.
This is a great game.
Looks lame.
Will you pray for me
as
at least?
fuck.
Are you out of your mind? There's
Uh-oh.
no
I mean, it
way
looks
I'm
pretty
going to
cool,
pray for
but
you.
yeah, I don't know if I would want to play.
I
guess I
admit I am not the
overthink it.
I would
audience.
not want
for
to play
this
an
style
RPG
thing.
with tank controls. I'm not down with
Payback
No.
time.
It's okay because you don't technically need to do anything super action to it.
it.
I preferred that other game where you're running from the retard.
Yeah.
What was that game called?
Down.
Run like hell.
The one where everybody wants a body part of your character.
Oh, Haunting Ground. It's not everyone wants a
Let's
body
go.
part. They all want the same body part. That's your womb.
Okay, but yeah,
Stand
Haunting
up
Ground was like,
or
okay,
I'll
this
leave
one's a little
you
more in
here.
depth.
happened?
You know, it's not
Yeah.
fucking turn-based
Doesn't-
combat. It's
doesn't
like, no,
hurt
run
anymore.
for the hills.
I'm cured.
Yeah, but then you get your dog out.
And
No, this one
so
is
I
actually
killed
very.
What are you doing? Are you
You-
massaging this guy?
You cured me.
No, you're using your
But
healing
I was
magic
almost
on him
dead.
because you're a
Oh.
you're a witch.
I'm confused. So
You
we
came
really
here to
are an
deal with
angel?
the evil that's
Foolish.
sprouting from this
Do
castle.
you really think that
The
there
true
are
evil
angels
is actually
on
the game
Earth?
itself.
I'm
Yeah,
no
it makes me
angel.
want to play Russian roulette with
I'm
a full
just a
cylinder.
medium with a little
No,
key.
this game is
I'm
awesome.
Edward
This
Dupont.
game is awesome. Bob is
I know
just
I look pretty
this is
shady,
good horror. This is actually a good
but you don't
horror
look too
game. It's
wholesome
very
yourself,
dark and
I-
evil.
No,
Bob.
I'm not like you.
Forgive
And this is no
Bob. He
place
is
for people like you. Why did you
how do
come
I
here?
put this delicately?
I heard a rumor.
A
Uncultured.
rumor.
He
I
is
heard something in
uncultured.
London
Yeah.
I'll happily be a
that the son of
savage.
some rich family bought an old monastery.
It keeps me away from
Spent a
this
ton
shit.
of money to convert it into a house.
It's a great game.
I
Great
heard he
game.
brought quite a
Bob
lot
don't
of
know what he's
harlots
talking
here.
about.
Tell us how you
Seems
really
like he was
feel,
having a
Bob.
great time.
Those
So,
member berries tasting good
Is
yet?
this monastery?
What member berries? Like, I actually played this game
Oh,
later.
that's right.
in
You're
life.
too old. You have Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Bob, what member berries? I never had this game back in the day, man. This is a game I had to buy later.
That's what you
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. See, no. See, but back in Orc's day, we didn't have these fancy schmancy video games.
Like-
What
like
we
this
had
was hard.
what we had was called Hoop and
You know how
Stick.
hard this was for me to get back in the day? I had to get a pirated copy of this originally.
So you lied.
And by that you
did
mean like
have
you
it.
actually had to raid a pirate ship and
No, I actually had to set up at the time,
like a modded PS1.
yeah, a modded PS1. I couldn't actually get a copy of this game back in the day. Like, this was actually very hard to get my hands on.
The emphasis
Yeah.
on back in the day.
I mean, I never heard of
you
it,
did
so I'm
have this
guessing
game
it just
before.
like never got a good distribution.
It did eventually, but this was just something I just couldn't get my hands on. And when I eventually got a copy of it back in the day, this was actually quite fun. But like I said, right now we're just at the beginning of the game. We're fighting cockroaches and other bugs and shit. It's like we don't get the fun until later.
Was that a roach and a tick, or a roach and one of those fucking stink bugs?
Oh, so is it one of those where like at the start it sucks, but like 40 hours in it becomes semi-playable?
No, this game has always been playable. It's just
I'm
a little.
fucking with you, Warwick. I'm busting balls, Warwick.
Yeah, this is actually a great game, and it's like I said, it's abnormal. That's what made this game interesting. This was actually one of the more interesting games I ever played back in the day. All right, she's poisoned, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's
This
over.
looks fun. I just really wouldn't want to play an RPG with tank controls. I don't really want to play any game with tank controls, but especially not an RPG.
Well, this game's not so bad because it's like I said, you're not entering into K combat, you're not entering into tank control combat, so you're entering into space.
I guess
combat.
that's true. I guess I guess that's not too bad. It's
Yeah.
an interesting idea, at least, but I don't know. I guess Parasite Eve also exists, and I assume. Are you going to be playing Parasite Eve next week?
Yeah, probably. I'm going to be playing the second game.
Hells yes.
I'll be playing the second game this time around, not the other one.
I need to get into Parasite Eve. That game, I've been meaning to try that one out.
Yep.
What the hell is pi?
3.14.
It's a stat? How circular you are?
Yeah.
The hell's
No.
pi?
It's spherical!
Because I get strength, I get agility, I get those stats, constitution, yeah. What the hell's pi?
The fuck is a pie?
Was that piercing? Piercing? Perception? No, perception is not even spelled that way.
Piss?
Bob's brain's gonna break watching me play this.
I'm trying to have commentary here, but I'm fucking struggling right now.
Yeah.
I want to know what pi means.
Paimon. IT.
Piss.
Right now, the right side of my skull actually just flared up. It actually hurts.
This game is making him physically ill. Keep playing it. Keep playing.
Yeah, I know.
It
Play more.
Just torture. Twist that knife just a little bit deeper, you know?
Yep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm using my spell.
What you're saying is you actually love this game, and it's great.
It's it's the only horror RPG.
I like turn-based games. It's just we're having fun dunking on Bob now because there's not much you can really say otherwise.
Like it's the only horror game I have found that exists that's like this. The only one. I have never seen anything like this otherwise. So for me, it's like, well, this is the only one that exists, so I'm gonna have fun doing this.
Yeah,
and again, the monsters,
that's the unfortunate thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like if
there just aren't many horror-themed RPGs, which is a shame.
Yeah, that aren't Dark Souls and fuck, I don't like.
Yeah,
Dark Souls.
yes, that's true. Again, all I can think of is like, as far as like turn-based RPGs, is Parasite Eve. And honestly, I think I'd rather play that. But
what fucking clown thinks Dark Souls is horror?
Not everyone. People consider
journalists.
It's body horror mainly.
Game journalists probably think it's horror.
So is this the pie that you were talking about, Bob?
Is this the what?
Is that the pie you were talking about, Bob?
As a stat? Yeah. What the hell is pie?
The pie's perception, Bob.
That's not how you spell it. If it was PIR, I'd understand, but PIE?
Pie-erception.
Yeah. Pie is like something...
You're gonna make me lose 10 stats in mind right now.
Yeah. I hate when I do. I see the item and I went up and I went back down. But yeah, you as later you find, like right now you have an adventurer with you. Hey, I found pistol rounds. Yes, I want to pick up the pistol rounds. And I'm going to reload my gun. Reload my gun.
Reload!
Reload!
At least they got the proper nomenclature. Single action pistol. Yeah, SA. That one makes sense.
Use shit. Weapon. SPR. Flame. Why won't it let me? I can't remember how to reload in this game. It's been a while. We'll go up here. No, like I said, I haven't run in other than that one monstrosity. You won't. The game will be like basically generic shit, and then out of nowhere you're going to run into some real fucked up shit as the game progresses. It just takes a while.
I just want to state for the record, I am absolutely pissed. I've spent so much money over the years on melatonin and other such sleep aids, when in reality I could have just used this game.
Yeah. Oh, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Same feeling right now.
Now we're fighting our first poltergeist shit.
Fucking chairs
and a dancing mannequin.
What next? A dining set? Get attacked by fucking tea glasses and shit.
Don't joke.
Flying saucers.
Don't joke. They're probably that's probably coming out pretty soon.
Gonna have the entire cast of fucking Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking destroy. We're gonna smash Angela Lansbury. Wait, come on.
Angel who?
The teapot from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, he's making a very deep cut that most people wouldn't know, but that's okay. Yeah, we're fighting a dancing jester doll. But now I got pistol ammo, so now we get to have some real fun.
What's the concept of this guy punching chairs?
Yes, Bob. The chairs, Bob! You punched the chair! You ever punched a chair, Bob? I've punched plenty of chairs.
I would grab one of the chairs and beat his brother.
This game makes me want to punch a fucking hole in the wall.
I'm so happy we're starting to think alike. Chief claims no member berries, but he had a pirated copy that still sounds like member berries.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Not like I want.
Come on, enough with your dinosaur games, old man. Play something good like Fortnite.
Oh no.
See there.
I won't even go there.
Yeah. See, you just lost us. But we finally reached the peak here. But this was a sneak peek of one of the PlayStation games we're going to be playing for horror. But we are going to play more than one. We are going to play more than one horror.
Are we going to play? Wait. Just to be sure, you are going to play like good games, right?
This is a good game. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, no.
Seems like a bunch of shit.
Your games are great, old man. You know, this is just as good as Parasite Eve.
Oh yeah, hey Chief. I know the fall season's coming around. Don't forget to set back your sundial.
Yeah. Damn.
But this is Kadoka. This is one of the games I was going to show up. We're going to be showing up we're going to be doing a couple PS1 games and a couple PS2 games next week.
Ooh.
So we're going to be doing both. And then after that, I'm going to stick to one game. I'm going to pick one of the games that we've done, and we'll have a collection of games that you guys want to watch me play, and I'm going to play. So I'm going to probably put a list up of games that we're going to play on this. So Kadoka could be one of those games that you end up forced to play. You watch me play.
Yeah, if you watch this for an entire stream, I will ensure that I am conveniently busy that night.
I am contractually obligated to be here.
There's a contract to this shit?
Yes.
You made you sign a contract? Good job, lad.
It's referred to as a social contract.
Social disease.
Depends on who you talk to, yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, like I said, again, we're not going to get to the fun horror until we get to like disc 2. That's when you get into the real fun of this game.
Start on disc 2.
You can't play disc 2. You got to actually level up to get to disc 2. But anyway, that is this. We've actually reached the peak of this.
Haha, fuck you. I use console commands.
Yeah. So the games
emulator.
The games we're going to be playing for what's it called is going to be Deception 2, Deception 3, Parasite Eve 2, and I'm going to be playing Blood Omen as the last game on next week's Boom Morph again. But that is it. No. That's not a horror game. So so that's what next week's going to be. All right, I'd like to thank everybody who joined us as we go black screen. I gotta get a little side image stuff. I'm gonna get like a side thing image for this, and when we go dark screen, we should be fine. I'd like to thank everybody who joined in for us. And yeah, we're done for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next time on another Orc War Chief Reviews. I believe tomorrow will be more Shadow Man.
Yeah, this has been a real shitty experience.
Holy shit, something back. Good. Yes.
All right.
See you later. This has been a real shitty experience. I'm not coming back.
Yeah, I love Shadow Man. Shadow Man's awesome.
Okay. See you guys